Software Foundation FSF is a non-profit organization founded by Richard Stallman on the 4th of October 1985 to support the free software movement, a movement which promotes the universal freedom to create, distribute and modify computer software, with the organization's preference for software being distributed under copyleft, share-alike terms, such as with its own new general public license. The FSF is incorporated in Massachusetts, USA. From its founding until the mid-1990s, FSF's funds were mostly used to employ software developers to write free software for the GNU Project. Since the mid-1990s, the FSF's employees and volunteers have mostly worked on legal and structural issues for the free software movement and the free software community. Consistent with its goals, only free software is used on FSF's computers. The Free Software Foundation was founded in 1985 as a non-profit corporation supporting free software development. It continued existing new projects such as the sale of manuals and tapes, and employed developers of the free software system. Since then, it has continued these activities, as well as advocating for the free software movement. The FSF is also the steward of several free software licenses, meaning they publish them and have the ability to make revisions, as needed. In March 2003, SCO filed suit against IBM alleging that IBM's contributions to various free software, including FSF's GNU, violated SCO's rights. While FSF was never party to the lawsuit, FSF was subpoenaed on November 5, 2003. During 2003 and 2004, FSF put substantial advocacy effort into responding to the lawsuit and quelling its negative impact on the adoption and promotion of free software. In 2007, the FSF published the third version of the new general public license after significant outside input. The FSF holds the copyrights on many pieces of the GNU system, such as GNU Compiler Collection. As holder of these copyrights, it has the authority to enforce the copyleft requirements of the new general public license (GPL) when copyright infringement occurs on that software. While other copyright holders of other software systems adopted the GPL as their license, FSF was the only by whom right square bracket organization to regularly assert its copyright interests on software so licensed until Harold Weld launched GPL-violations.org in 2004. From 1991 until 2001, GPL enforcement was done informally, usually by Stallman himself, often with assistance from FSF's lawyer, Eben Modlin. Typically, GPL violations during this time were cleared up by short email exchanges between Stallman and the violator. In late 2001, Bradley N. Kuhn, then executive director, with the assistance of Modlin, David Turner, and Peter T. Brown, formalized these efforts into FSF's GPL compliance labs. From 2002 to 2004, high-profile GPL enforcement cases, such as those against Linksys and OpenDB, became frequent. GPL enforcement and educational campaigns on GPL compliance was a major focus of the FSF's efforts during this period. In December 2008, FSF filed a lawsuit against Cisco for using GPL licensed components shipped with Linksys products. Cisco was notified of the licensing issue in 2003, but Cisco repeatedly disregarded its obligations under the GPL. In May 2009, FSF dropped the lawsuit when Cisco agreed to make a monetary donation to the FSF and appoint a free software director to conduct continuous reviews of the company's license compliance practices. From 2003 to 2005, FSF held legal seminars to explain the GPL and the law around it. Usually taught by Bradley N. Kuhn and Daniel Ravitcher, these seminars offered clear credit and were the first effort to give formal legal education on the GPL.